Hey everybody, welcome back to another episode of The Wealth Around Us. This is Leon, and during this whole coronavirus quarantine where we've been told to stay indoors and all this and yada yada, I've already had it, I ain't worried about it. But yeah, we've got a lot of stuff done, and we're going to go ahead and get this backyard back up to snuff. We've got the creek running good. As you can see, there was quite a bit of rain lately, and it built up a dam over there of silt and just nastiness. And let's say there was about 9,000 gallons of water being held back all the way up the road. So I took it upon myself to go back there and fix a creek, for the love of God. But I got real good results. I need to do something about this. This is an ongoing project, but we've got the water flow going real good right up until up there where storm surges have pushed around boulders and made a little dam. So we're going to undo that dam and make it all nice and crystal clear like that. And see what's new over here. Well, the defunct fountain is back up and running. Lovely. That right there is set to burn all these weeds up the paths and all that. And ta-da! This is our new off-grid outdoor cook area at the Wealth Around Us. Work in progress, but the basics are in, and it's very, very good. We have an adjustable spit. I have varying sizes of skewers like that, and we could probably handle up to a whole goat. I know it'll handle up to a leg of deer. Bottomed out with lava rock. Utensils, and this fancy schmancy cross beam and frame was built by my friend Daniel Benham over at Benham Welding. We went to elementary school and middle school together. We were real good friends a long time ago, and it just so happened he had the goods I needed right now, so I decided to send him a little stimulus. And he brought me back this awesome 1-inch rebar coated fireplace set. So we've got the Dutchie, we've got our canvas bucket here, collapsible bucket, so that if, God forbid, some fire gets out there, we just go get a bucket full from that, throw her on it. A little piece of yard art. This is funny. This was made by Gail Weathers up in Chattanooga. We've had it for a long time, and it's withstood the test of time, but it's a wind chime. I'd say it's rather peaceful back here, but it should do just nicely this coming hunting season. Get you a long, nice look at that. But the overall apparatus, as you can see, it's adjustable to up to 3 inches higher or lower, and as low as we need to, even if we had to. It's got, extra chain over there. The whole apparatus can hold up to, I'd say safely and reasonably, around 275 pounds, man. That thing, it took a trailer to get it back. Took me and another guy to get it back here. And I'd say overall, it's about 50 pounds. And it's just, we're never going to have a problem with it, ever. And it's not part of the fire pit, so if we need to, we can swing it away over there, get it out of the way, get some chairs in around it. We're going to get some bigger Dutch ovens. I got a wrought iron poker, all American made stuff. And ain't it great? So yeah, more on the coronavirus thing. I think that there's a lot of panic going on around it. And back in November, now this is the facts. Back in November, I got real ill, and it was like a head cold. And the thing was, it just lasted 11 days, and I started feeling real run down. And I was like, I don't know what, I'm gonna go to the clinic, get some antibiotics or something for it. And they did. They tested for influenza, and there was nothing. and she could clearly see I was sick. I got so sick that my fluid built up around my ears, and it squeezed my eardrums, and I could barely hear a thing. And also didn't have much of a sense of taste. And yeah, lo and behold, 3 or 4 days later, I was fine. I mean, it really, and the whole time I was fine. I was walking and training Bandit. I was, doing chores, taking out the trash, doing whatnot, doing housework. I wasn't bedridden or anything like that. I believe it is the medically frail that are going down first, and that's almost like that in any situation. I mean, any situation without viruses, that's usually who goes down first. So, that being said, this is one of those things where, just don't listen to what people say, and just, follow the guidelines, do what you got to do. If there's some kind of a global pandemic situation, they start shutting down business and stuff like that. It can't last forever, and this heat wave is picking up. I noticed that it went from coat weather to take your t-shirt off like a rip crack, and that's just Georgia weather for you. It can do that. And as far as I know, I mean, it's pretty much limited to the big cities. I was just out at Daniel's place, and it was out in middle of nowhere, and he was asking if I knew anybody had it. I was like, yeah, I had it, and because he hasn't, nobody around there hasn't. So it's not like it's the zombie apocalypse. We're not gonna have to break out our zombie hunter voice, and break out my 5 items. We're not gonna have to do that. So just relax, get stuff done. It's actually been a very productive time, and wish you all well. And just wanted to let you know, stay safe, and always remember, there's a wealth around you.